OutDaughtered. How the father of all-girl Quints balances home and work. Acing girls in today's world is no easy task, but Adam Busby, 34, father of 6 under age 7, and the only man in the house, is taking dad duties to the next level. On TLC's OutDaughtered, Adam and wife Danielle, 33, who live in League City, Texas, give a glimpse into their perfectly imperfect world as parents to the first set of all-girl quintuplets in the U.S. plus older sister Blake. They're the first to admit that life is no easy task, and Adam often finds himself doing things he never imagined. Usually the mom takes on most responsibilities, having to do stuff like fixing hair, picking out outfits, and matching hair bows with outfits for the girls, he says. When you have 6 of them, you find yourself right in the middle of that. I'm better with a round brush than Danielle. Celebrating Father's Day is all the more special because of the couple's hard-fought journey to parenthood. They had Blake, now 6, after years of struggling with infertility issues. For years later, the Busby crew grew by 5 when Danielle gave birth to the Quints, Olivia, Ava, Parker, Hazel, and Riley, who are now 2. The one thing we wanted more than anything in our lives was children, Adam says. This Father's Day, Adam is looking forward to letting the endless daily chores fall by the wayside in favor of playing in the backyard or at the park, rolling in the grass, and letting the girls use him as their personal jungle gym. I'm the luckiest dad in the world, he says. This year it's going to be even crazier because all the babies are now running all over the place and talking. You know, they say, "I love you" now, and that's just really cool. Raising Quints has supersized challenges like buying a bigger house, driving a bigger car, even pushing around a 6-seat stroller, but the sight of his 5 toddlers in high chairs making their messy attempts to eat dinner when dad comes home, and their proud big sister, are a constant reminder of the unique opportunity he has. Staying involved with his daughters, despite working full-time in petrochemical sales, is his biggest priority. It's a huge responsibility being a dad of a little girl, Adam says. Instilling confidence in her and truly showing her how her future husband, her future boyfriend, should treat her and teaching her not to accept anything less than that. That's my mindset every day. He's putting his words into action by taking care of himself too. That means waking up at 4:30 a.m. to get to the gym every morning before work. It's that uninterrupted hour alone when he can think and relieve stress. Whenever I'm in shape, I just feel better about myself, he says. Now knowing I've got 6 little kids to chase after, I've got to stay healthy. Adam finds motivation in the little moments, driving back home after an early workout to say good morning, walking Blake to the bus stop, and playing the magic carpet game by dragging the kids through the house on a big blanket. It's those moments that reveal each daughter's distinct personality. The Quints might be dressed alike, but Adam reveals how different they are from one another, from rowdy Parker to gentle Ava. Fostering each girl's individuality is important, though not something Adam ever thought he'd have to keep in focus. But as he quickly learned, nothing in his life is typical anymore. That not only includes a camera crew following them around, but also buying 5 of everything for the Quints, something only made possible by volunteer help and donations like a year of diapers from Huggies and outfits from Matilda Jane Clothing. He also credits close friends and family for helping him and Danielle keep it all together. They pretty much force us to stay grounded and keep us accountable to who we are, Adam says. I have friends who are there to put me in my place. Each day presents new challenges, which Adam is determined to see as opportunities. So he's paying close attention to his girl's strengths and interests. That's probably the key, he says. Being a lot more open-minded about what your little girl wants to be, because nowadays it's limitless. Who is Dale Mills? Get to know everyone's favorite OutDaughtered uncle. He's not a regular uncle, he's a cool uncle. Dale Mills, aka Uncle Dale, is notorious for cracking jokes on OutDaughtered. Though he may not be the main star of the popular TLC series, the show just wouldn't be the same without his lovable personality and quick-witted clapbacks. In fact, he's managed to make quite a splash thanks to his charming, thick Southern accent and hilarious facial expressions. From Busby family vacations to surprise sleepovers with the Quints, Uncle Dale has been there through it all, but there's more to America's favorite uncle than meets the eye. Keep scrolling to learn more. The reality star is a father of two to Mackenzie and Bronson. His wife, Crystal Mills, who her nieces lovingly call Aunt Kiki, is Danielle Busby's sister. In January 2021, they welcomed a seriously cute pup into their family named Kobe. In an early episode of the series, Dale lost Hazel while babysitting Oops, and fans were entertained by the chaos that ensued. One Twitter user commented, "Literally best episode ever. Dale seriously makes the show that much better. Love him," while another added, "Uncle Dale might be the realest person on reality TV." A third, meanwhile, chimed in, "Haven't laughed that hard in a while. Thanks, Uncle Dale." In addition to spending time together on OutDaughtered, Uncle Dale has posted more than a few pictures of himself with Hazel on social media. One reason for the unique connection is that she was the first Quint he got to hold in the hospital. Recently, he shared a photo of that special moment. And this is where Dazel all began. He captioned a photo holding a tiny Hazel. "Buzz found this picture from the first time I visited the NICU. Though he's filmed being silly more often than not, Dale has a serious side to him as well." Back in 2017, Danielle's husband, Adam Busby, underwent his first session with his therapist for postpartum depression. At the time, the father of 6 explained that fatherhood was the one thing in his life that he believed his depression hasn't affected. "I will pour everything into them," he said. "And I feel like I do that so much, to the point where I don't have anything left for anything else." Up until that point, he hadn't told Dale or his other brother-in-law, Nick, about his struggles. Dale, for one thing. I mean, how the heck is he going to react to something like that? He's just going to make jokes, Adam said. Surprisingly, Dale took the news well. He admitted, "It's hard for me to be serious sometimes, but this isn't something I would joke about. Ever. I'm glad we got to." And he's gotten rave reviews. According to his LinkedIn profile, a former coworker wrote, "Dale is a true professional, very detailed, and always comes through for his client." Dale is quickly becoming the go-to guy for all project communication needs. You would be hard-pressed to find a better professional when it comes to refinery project communications. On an episode of the Good Old Boy podcast, the reality star explained how he and Crystal first got together. "We were dating at 19, so the going out years," he revealed to host Buster Caballero. Dale added that his eventual wife fell for him when he was at a pretty low point in his life. "I lived in a rent house in Lake Charles with 3 of my buddies, and so it was just a party house, dude," he said. "We had no door on the stove. That's where I met Crystal. I was living there. It was nasty. It was filth." In an Instagram post wishing Danielle a happy birthday, Uncle Dale revealed he wouldn't have married Crystal without Danielle's help. "We have been friends/family for about 17 years, he gushed. "It's all your fault I met and married your crazy sister Crystal, but for that, I'm grateful that we met in this crazy life. Never would have imagined what has happened in our family's life over this span, but I wouldn't change anything about it." While on the Good Old Boy podcast, Dale admitted that he'd been a longtime fan of reality television, even before he was part of it. "Dude, I was always a fan of reality TV, even when the first Real World started, from then on," he explained. "For me, I might seem cocky or whatever, but people just pump me up," he said. "It's awesome. I live it up. I love the fans. We're just some real people that happen to be on a TV show." Just when we thought he couldn't get any cooler. TBH, we wish Uncle Dale was our uncle. "Don't worry, Nick, the kids love you too." Danielle Busby tries to keep on a brave face after COVID-19 scare in OutDaughtered sneak peek. OutDaughtered's Danielle Busby and her husband, Adam Busby, open up about their fears surrounding the coronavirus pandemic after a family member tests positive. In Us Weekly's exclusive sneak peek of the Tuesday, March 9th, episode, the couple who share 9-year-old daughter Blake and 5-year-old Quintuplets, Ava, Hazel, Olivia, Parker, and Riley, have to get tested for the virus after Dale Mills, aka Uncle Dale, tests positive. "I feel like we have done the best that we can to keep ourselves away from catching the virus," Danielle, 37, says in the preview. And it still somehow made its way into the bubble. The mother of 6, who has been battling a mysterious health issue since November 2020, also shares her worries for her family if either she or Adam, 38, test positive, saying, "It's going to be super, super hard to isolate your family. I don't know what we're going to do." The couple immediately self-quarantined after learning of Dale's results, putting their lives on pause. In the clip, they have to leave the cameras in their car when they go into the testing center, but the duo shared their experience once back on the road, with Danielle revealing that Adam was crying after he got the nose swab. "Now we just wait," she teases as the pair head home to their kids. Danielle appears to be stressed as the pair agree to stay isolated until they get their results back, which means a pause on the construction of their house and putting aside their plans for their upcoming RV trip. "I'm going to try and keep on a brave face, but it's definitely a scary position to be in," Danielle admits in the teaser. As the Louisiana natives, who have been married since 2006, drive to and from the COVID testing center in the clip, their daughters are under the watchful eye of their grandma, Michelle "Mimi" Theriault. "When I learned that Dale tested positive for COVID, you know your heart stops. It's scary for him, my family, all of us," Mimi says in the teaser. "Until we get the results back, I'm trying to make the best out of a scary situation." The energetic grandma rolls around on the floor with her granddaughters during the episode, trying to distract herself and the little ones from the gravity of the situation. "I know I'm a positive distraction for the girls," she explains in her confessional. "Those girls are very entertaining. We at least have each other to support, and they do get your mind off things." OutDaughtered. Quintuplets turn 4 in new episodes. September 9th UPI. TLC announced Monday that new episodes of OutDaughtered would premiere Tuesday, October 1st at 8 p.m. The new episodes constitute the continuation of Season 4. The reality show follows parents Adam and Danielle Busby as they raise quintuplets along with their other children. The 2-hour premiere commemorates the quintuplets' 4th birthday. Their older sister Blake turns 8 as well. The TLC press release mentions a luau-themed birthday party. Some of the milestones the quintuplets will face this season include nighttime potty training, a dude ranch trip, eye surgery for Hazel, and potential new living arrangements, according to the TLC press release. Riley also gets the choice to start kindergarten a year early, which really is a choice Danielle and Adam have to make. Riley's 4 sisters would enter school on schedule a year later. There's drama for Adam and Danielle too, as Adam has to leave for numerous business trips, while Danielle starts a new business at home. New clips also show Adam struggling to keep a surprise party a secret for Danielle. OutDaughtered premiered in 2016 when Danielle gave birth to quintuplets Olivia, Ava, Hazel, Parker, and Riley. TLC Go is also airing new episodes of OutDaughtered inside the episode for fans to explore every Tuesday after regular episodes premiere on TLC. Adam from OutDaughtered has his hands full. Just when you thought TLC had run out of reality shows about families who could form their own baseball team if they wanted to, along come the Busbys. This family made the news around the world in 2015 when Danielle Busby gave birth to 5 daughters, the first set of all-female quintuplets born in the U.S. The reality series OutDaughtered follows the Busbys through their extraordinary daily life as they raise not only their 5 new babies, but also 4-year-old daughter Blake. Danielle and Adam are outnumbered by the little humans in their house, but Adam is the sole lucky man surrounded by all this fabulous female energy. Who is OutDaughtered dad Adam Busby? Well, he's busy for one. Now 33, Adam Busby has the huge family he and Danielle always wanted. On the family's blog, It's a Buzz World, he wrote that the two have always had a deep desire to be parents and began trying to conceive soon after they married and moved to Houston. According to the blog, the couple struggled with fertility issues and eventually turned to IUI intrauterine insemination procedures, one of which enabled Danielle to become pregnant with Blake. They went the same route to try for their second child and ended up conceiving their 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th all daughters. Adam Busby wrote on the blog that the family were advised by their doctors to abort several of the fetuses, but that they decided to hold on to our faith and convictions and try to bring all 5 babies to term for religious reasons. In interviews and clips from the show, Busby has the half-dazed, half-delighted look of a man who isn't sure how this is all going to work but also can't believe his luck. I mean, Adam just about passed out, Danielle told People about her husband's reaction to the unexpected news. But The shock gave way to gratitude once the girls were safely home. "You want to be so frustrated and so tired," the dad told ABC 6 News in Houston, "but you look down and one smiles at you, and you can't be frustrated." The family's routine and obviously their living space had to change drastically with the expansion of their ranks. Busby set up a GoFundMe page that has since been closed where friends, family, and strangers could pledge donations to support the girls and their parents. One baby is expensive enough, and as Danielle says in a preview clip for OutDaughtered, the Busbys needed every baby necessity times 5. Still based in Texas, the Busbys aren't so financially comfortable that both parents can stay at home all day with the kids. The entire family, including the 1-year-old Quints Olivia Marie, Ava Lane, Hazel Grace, Parker Kate, and Riley Page, appeared on Good Morning America via a satellite interview on Monday, and Danielle was asked how she and the children fared when Adam had to return to work. "It was definitely really hard," she said. "I did have some help come in and family, but there's nothing like having your spouse or your husband take on charge with you. You can live vicariously through all the adorable baby girl chaos when OutDaughtered premieres on TLC on May 10th. Danielle's sisters help on OutDaughtered. They say it takes a village to raise a child, so what does it take to raise 5? TLC is going to show its audience how 2 perfectly normal parents are somehow managing to raise 6 daughters at one time, 5 of them newborn quintuplets. OutDaughtered stars the Busby family, who now count the first all-female set of quintuplets to be born in the U.S. among their ranks. Danielle and Adam Busby were looking to add to their family, with a second child after welcoming daughter Blake 4 years previous. They ended up expanding it drastically when an IUI intrauterine insemination treatment resulted in 5 healthy embryos, according to their blog. Now, the young family of 8 relies on each other and their friends and family to wrangle and love their massive brood. 2 of their closest allies are Danielle's sisters on OutDaughtered, who are multiples themselves. They're twins. According to their blog, Danielle and Adam met and married in Louisiana, but moved to Houston, Texas shortly after. Fortunately, they didn't leave all of their own families behind when they did. Danielle's sister Ashley lives in Houston, and Danielle is grateful for her proximity. Danielle told Channel Guide magazine that the kids know Ashley and her other sister Crystal and mother as Aunt Lily, Aunt Kiki, and Mimi, respectively. In that interview with Channel Guide magazine, Danielle promised that OutDaughtered viewers will get to know the extended families of the Busbys as well as they will Danielle, Adam, and their kids, simply because they're always around. Danielle explained to the magazine, "I love being able to capture moments with them. I'm glad they're all part of the show, and it's made good memories for sure. We're a close-knit family, so it's only right for them to be involved in the show as well." Danielle's sisters have their hands full with their own offspring, but that just means that everyone is invited to the baby party. Both of Danielle's brothers-in-law and Ashley and Crystal's children will appear on OutDaughtered too. If you were lucky enough to grow up around cousins, you know there's nothing better. Danielle hints on the Busby blog that at least one of the aunts isn't just a mother and a wife. She's also the life of the party. In an update on the Quints status in the NICU, Danielle writes that baby Hazel Grace apparently has become the party animal at night. Guess she is like her Aunt Kiki. "I can barely take care of myself, so I'll be watching along in awe as the Busbys rear their 6 little girls. Lucky for them, they're backed up by a group of people Danielle calls the best family in the world, in the OutDaughtered trailer above, including 2 adoring aunts." OutDaughtered stars Danielle and Adam Busby open up about her alarming autoimmune disease battle exclusive. Good and bad days. OutDaughtered star Danielle Busby is still searching for answers when it comes to her health after months of battling a mystery illness. "I'm still on that path to some type of discovery," Busby, 37, exclusively told Us Weekly on Tuesday, March 23rd, noting she's seen a range of doctors including a cardiologist, rheumatologist, and a gastroenterologist in hopes of finding answers. "I do not feel any better or cured by any means." The reality TV star explained that she is currently in a phase of hills and valleys and has experienced a lot more pain and physical changes since she first sought medical help in November. "I'm not capable to do these things, but then I might today physically feel better. It's hard because I am a go-go person and constant multitasker," she said. It definitely has been hard for me to slow down and just kind of realize my body says, no, I can't do this. I'm still working to discover what's the underlying issue with inflammation and everything that's going on. The TLC personality's initial health scare came last year when she was taken to the emergency room by her husband, Adam Busby, after experiencing some alarming sensations in her arms and legs. After a months-long battle with an unknown illness, Danielle updated her fans on her health in January. She was rushed to the hospital that month for an invasive test, but didn't have surgery. The reality star told her social media followers at the time that there is still no clear answer at the moment to what's going on. The mother of 6, who shares 9-year-old Blake Louise and 5-year-old Quintuplets, Ava Lane, Olivia Marie, Hazel Grace, Riley Page, and Parker Kate, with her husband, 38, reflected on her ups and downs, telling us on Tuesday that at one point she couldn't go upstairs, which was eye-opening for her. I would just get out of breath, or I couldn't keep up, she explained. I have constant pain in my neck and my back. Constant migraines, a lot of nerve-ish. Danielle revealed that she wound up in the hospital in November after saying for probably a year, like, something's not right. She didn't seek extensive professional help, however, until after she had shooting pains that month. I thought I was having a heart attack, and then not being able to go up the stairs and just not being able to do my daily normal things, she recalled. It's been hard. Once I really started feeling incapable of not being able to breathe or physically can't pick up something, like, that just became eye-opening to me. Like, why does my arms feel numb? And, so just scary in a way. 4 months after her initial scare, Danielle said she is still doing a lot of follow-ups with doctors and new tests to try and rule things out. It's so unique, and it's very interesting to try to figure out because, it's not just my stomach hurts, let me go see this doctor, or my head hurts, let me see, she told us. Adam told us that it has been frustrating watching his wife struggle and not getting any clear answers. Explaining Danielle's health journey to their children has also been tough. They are aware that, there's stuff going on and mommy's trying to figure out why she hurts or whatever, Danielle said. I think that is the hardest part, is to say, no, I can't do this for you because I physically can't. That's probably the hardest thing to, digest, Mommy, let me get on your back, give me piggyback ride. And I'm like, I can't do that. I think that's harder than physically dealing with the pain. She added, it gets to the mental, emotional side where I'm this mom and I'm going to do it all. And now my body is saying, hold up, wait a second.